Hello there, welcome to my channel. This is a build for a Renaissance fair. I didn't plan on making a Renaissance fair at first. I was just going to make a regular amusement park, but I started to build this building for the base to plop the roller coaster on, and I was like, wait a second, let's do a castle. And I was like, wait a second, castle, Renaissance fair. So that's kind of how my brain process happened. But I use this on a 50 by 50 lot in the custom world Cloverdale by my Sim Realty. I'll provide a link for that world since I do use it for this video. And yeah, you don't have to use it for this world. I do have to preface that for this build to work at all, you need a couple of store sets. You need the World Dragon Valley basically, because I use a lot of stuff from Dragon Valley. You also need the boardwalk set from the store because obviously this has the roller coaster and some stuff from it. And you also need the carnival lot that is on the store as well. I don't remember what it is called, but I use quite a few things from that set as well. Once I started to build like the castle and stuff, it started to come together with the theme. I originally wasn't sure what I was going to do. Like, I didn't think of doing a Renaissance fair at first. I originally was just like, okay, well, I'll do a castle theme for the roller coaster, but what will I do for the rest of the build? And then I was like, oh, wait a second, there's so much stuff from Dragon Valley and things like that that I can implement into this, so Renaissance fair it was. And I think it came out pretty cool. This is my first time really building a roller coaster in The Sims 3. I've always downloaded pre-made lots or things that like EA made and stuff like that to use in my world for amusement park lots and fairs and stuff like that. So I did have some fun like trying to creatively come up with a sort of like loop for the roller coaster. If you don't know already, I did have a video on my channel talking about the release for Planet Coaster 2 that is coming out this fall, and I love Planet Coaster, so when they announced that I was so excited. So doing this kind of reminded me of that because you can build coasters from scratch in Planet Coaster, and it is difficult to kind of get the pieces to work in this set, so I had to play around with it, but I think overall it came out good and it was fun. I play tested this already. I am going to showcase this lot differently from like the photo sets I usually do. I'm going to do it more so like how I did with my Palms Casino and Resort lot that I did a video on. I'll provide a link at the top for you to click if you want to watch that as well if you haven't seen it already. But I'm going to do like a little video showcase because this build is mostly outside and doing photos would be kind of awkward, I feel like, and it wouldn't fully capture it. So I kind of wanted to just show Sims moving around in the lot and using stuff just to show you what it looks like. I don't show fully everything of when I'm building in the process of the speed build portion because of course I'm going to showcase it in live mode, but I just wanted to give, of course, some insight into how I build this. I fully show how I build the roller coaster because I felt like that was kind of a cool process, so you do see me fully doing that here, but this actual speed build portion is going to be kind of short. It's like not even 8 minutes long, but I do hope that you are enjoying this. And yeah, I really love amusement parks. I used to love amusement parks in real life, like going on roller coasters. I used to get like adrenaline rushes from going on roller coasters, and I was like so into going to theme parks. I've kind of changed my thoughts on that as I get a bit older. They do scare me a little bit more, and I also just don't like heights, so I prefer to not necessarily go on them now, though I do still like a nice, amusement park ride here and there. One thing I will say is this lot has a lot of trees on it, so if you want to delete some of them if you download this, go right ahead, because I don't know, that might have something to do with performance, but I have settings for trees quite low, so I have it on like 1 or 2 details. So if you have a lot of trees in like on a lot, it will kind of make some of them disappear, so that way I think performance is a bit better. So it just depends on your game settings as well, but I wanted to add a lot of greenery and trees and everything because this is in a giant park, and I wanted to have that Renaissance fair look to it. You have a lot of like woodsy stuff and things like that when you have a Renaissance fair, so I wanted to emulate that with this build. Mind you, I'm not great at building outdoor lots. I don't do them that often, but I feel like I did pretty good with this. I had fun with it. I'll definitely use it in my world. I definitely think this would be a good lot for Dragon Valley if you want to have an amusement park or like a fair at Dragon Valley and kind of go with the Renaissance theme. But you could totally just use this in like any world because you could have a Renaissance fair anywhere. You know what I mean? Like this could be like the town's Renaissance fair and they just like to hold those type of events. You know what I mean? So I feel like there is multi-use for this, like in any world that you play in. And I like doing this pond though. I like doing like the water fountains and stuff. I felt like that's kind of cool when you know when you go on like a roller coaster and you have sort of scenery around it when you're riding around or looping. I wanted to have that in it because otherwise it looks too bland and empty and boring. But there are two rides here. We have the carousel and the roller coaster, and there's also some other extra fun activities for Sims to do here. Now, of course, like I said, you do need Dragon Valley for this lot, and there is the archery station. I don't remember if the archery came with Dragon Valley or if it's a separate lot, but there's like a Renaissance lot from the store. You will need that as well for the archery station. I don't remember if it comes with it, so I'm sorry. But I put archery on the other side of the lot for Sims to have something more Renaissance-ish to do, you know what I mean? And I do make a little food section where there's like food stalls and little things like that. Again, I said I do use the carnival set that's from the store, so you have the candy, cotton candy and the popcorn machine, as well as a snow cone from Seasons. So if you don't have like those objects, you could just use like the snow cone. And you also have the summer food stand that's in that tent, which it does function because from my knowledge it didn't have any issues with it. It had like a sim spawn, so that should be okay. And then I also use from the store, which you don't have to have this, it's just a little extra thing in the green tent. I do put a fortune teller thing from the set. There's like a store set that has like some magical items. I do put the fortune teller thing there. You could put whatever you want in there. It could be a little seating area if you want for Sims to just hang out or whatever. It could be anything you want, but I put that there because I felt like it kind of made sense. Sometimes Renaissance fairs have like a magical element to them, so I felt like that would be cool to add. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the speed build portion. I am going to go ahead and do a little walkthrough video soon, so stay tuned for that because I'm going to show it off in live mode so you can just kind of see like what it looks like. I just wanted to do something like that. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a like on this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoy my little video showcase that is about to happen. Here we are at the lot in live mode. I do have a family that I think was made by EA. That's from my gallery. I plopped them in a lot in this world. So this world is unpopulated. They'll be like the only Sims here. That's why it's very, very empty, because they're literally the only Sims living here. And this is the view that you get when you are entering. You have this like dragon fountain here with like the flags on the side and this big archway. And this is the only way to enter and exit this lot. I didn't want there to be multiple entry points because I felt like that wasn't fully realistic for a place like this. And I just wanted it to be easier for Sims to like access it and like enter and have other spaces for stuff to do. So yeah, so this is the outside area. Let's go into the lot now. So let me just, I'm going to use tab mode so we could take a look at everything. This is what this area looks like from up here with the roller coaster and the fountain and like the pond and stuff like that surrounding it. This is all of the trees. And you can see we have some other stuff on the inside area here. This is the food area. We do have our Sims on the carousel spinning, so this is them having some fun. I think they're getting off now though. There is a Sim here. Wait a second. There are some random Sims generated. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't think that would happen. But yeah, oh, she has work soon. But yeah, I'm going to just take a look at this area here. So this is the food area. This is what it will sound like because it has like the machines running right now. We have, like I said, the food, little like popcorn and things like that. We do have down here the Sim who is generated for this food stand, so this does function. We have a seating area. Oh, there's a Sim right here with a veil. I guess she's getting married. Okay. We have, this is kind of like emulating the line for the ride, even though they don't use that part because I want it to be more accessible and easy to use. But yeah, if you go over here, this is that little area I mentioned about with the crystal ball and stuff. I thought that was cool. Oh, someone's on a roller coaster. They're using it. Who's using it? Our Sim is. Oh my gosh, let's watch it. So this is what the coaster looks like. They autonomously are using it. I guess they really wanted to have some thrills. Would you look at that? Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Oh, someone's doing archery as well. I love how they autonomously use all the stuff here. And yeah, it's a short roller coaster ride. They do get wet, so I don't recommend using this in the middle of winter because they will get like hypothermia. But I think the dad here, he is using the archery set. So yeah, this is what the archery set looks like. Let's go into tab mode and take a look at it. This is this area here. We do have like a photo booth, and it is kind of embedded like in between the roller coaster. We have 3 archery sets here for Sims to use. This little chest thing, oh, I think he won. This chest thing, I used it because I thought it was cool and it looked like it might go with the theme. So I added this for like a decor piece for the world because I never use these giant chest sculptures. And then here we do need the movie stuff pack because I use these bathrooms that kind of emulate porta potties, but you could always use the other ones from the Island Paradise pack if that's what you have. And then this area here, if you go into this tent, I didn't really mention this when I was doing the speed build portion, but this is an arcade area. So if you go into this, there's just a couple of things, but like I said, you do need the carnival lot because these little wacka, I guess, clown and farm things are from that store set. And you have these little video games here, and then you just have 2 claw machines on either side, and that's all there is for that. And yeah, here we go. We have some Sims. They really do autonomously use like these objects, so that's really nice for, you know, obviously for gameplay and for life to make it feel alive. They all randomly go on the carousel. This is kind of like what it looks like if you're waiting for your Sims family to finish riding. It looks like this. I think it's really cute. I think it looks really cute. I really do like this. And yeah, this is pretty much what this looks like. Let's actually take a look at what it looks like inside of the line for the roller coaster. I think our Sim is going back on it again. But yeah, let's go down here and take a look because I actually kind of emulated it in a way that makes it look like a real line to get into the coaster. This person's using this for some reason. So look at this. They do actually go through this and walk through it to get there, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's because they're looking at something though. I'm not sure. But this is the interior. Don't mind the ceiling. It shouldn't look like that just because I'm in this mode. But yeah, there's 2 sets of stairs. I put spiral staircases in the corners, and that's how they get to go to the stairs. So they do use this little walkway thing to get through it. So it does kind of function that way. I do use... Oh, what's that? I'll have to fix this. I must have done something here and forgot to fix it. I'll do it before I release it, but... I did forget to mention, I do use something from the store that is like a medieval set, I think, as well. And it is these like chairs, and there's the couches as well in this like second floor. You don't need these, but I felt like they went with the vibe because it's kind of like Renaissance medieval looking, you know what I mean? We have this sort of line thing here. I love that statue from Dragon Valley. It's really cool. We have a Sim in here looking at art, but there's also 2 single stall restrooms if you wanted to use those as well if they're like in this area. And yeah, and then on the upstairs portion, again, we have the roller coaster. That's all there is here, but I wanted to emulate, this is the Capital Cash box. It doesn't function, to make it look like this is how they make the roller coaster go by pressing the button and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. This is what the roller coaster looks like. Yeah, this is it. This is the lot. There's some stuff to do here. You know, you have quite a few things. I mean, like I said, we have some nice things, photo booth. We have some arcade machines here. We have the archery station. You can get food. We do have the restrooms for the bathrooms and stuff. We have even, you know, the fortune teller and the 2 rides, and I just think it's cute overall. These trees here in the back are from Cloverdale. They're not attached to this, so these won't be like in the area. Though you could add like a couple of these to add some more color and stuff like that into the lot. But yeah, overall, I'm really pleased with how I made this. I think it looks really cute. I hope you enjoyed this lot if you download it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you stayed for the entire thing, I really do appreciate it. Again, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. I will have links in the description of my video for you to download this. I always now have 2 different versions for you to download. You can get the package file from my Sim File Share, or you can download it from the Sims 3 Exchange. And that will be it. Thank you again for watching, and take care. Bye.